The mirror seller of San Jerónimo. In the market square of St. Jerome, where guitars argued with roosters and bread smelled like forgiveness, lived a woman named Magdalena who sold mirrors. Small ones wrapped in velvet, large ones with carved wooden frames, and even tiny ones sewn into the hems of shawls. To remind the soul it still has a face, she would say. But though she sold mirrors, Magdalena did not enjoy looking into them. She believed people were too strange, too unpredictable. One day a man would kiss your hand, the next he'd curse your name. A neighbor would bring you soup in winter, then gossip about your past by spring. They change like weather, she'd mutter, adjusting her displays. I prefer reflections to people. They're at least honest. She watched the crowd each day, the boastful ones with laughter too loud, the liars with sugar on their tongues, the ones who look through you like glass. She kept her kindness folded, neat and unused, like a handkerchief saved for a funeral. Then one morning a girl came by, barefoot, smudged with road dust. She asked for a mirror, not to buy, just to see if her face still looked like her mother's. Magdalena hesitated, then handed her a small bronze one. Shuam. The girl smiled, blinked back tears, and whispered, "She used to call me her moon." She handed it back and vanished into the crowd. Magdalena stared at the mirror. It was the same as all the others, yet now it held more than a face. It held longing, it held love, it held a person, not a type. That night, she opened her old trunk, the one where she kept the first mirror she'd ever made, and stared into it for the first time in years. Not to admire, not to judge, just to see. She touched her cheek, softened by time, and said, "Maybe people aren't meant to be understood all at once, but held like light and glass, shifting, imperfect, real." The next morning, Magdalena added a small sign to her stall. It read, "Free mirrors if you're looking for someone inside." And from that day on, she smiled more, not because people had changed, but because she had learned to look past the reflection. Some mirrors reflect only the face, others the soul. If you've walked this journey with care, the real path begins now. Download the Harmony and Practice Guide below and carry these lessons into the rhythm of your days.